Hello there and welcome to the Ride Free Motorbike channel, where we like to ride free and not get hassled by the man. So today we're going to do a little bit more of the same thing. I'm going to warn you guys to see any development hazards, and I'll try and spot any development hazards, and you put down in the comment box what you would do in those situations. So this car is parked here just off. Let's go around him. There's another car down there, has his lights on, can you see it? He's parking into the space, he's reversing in. I've got another car just pulled out. So we have to be a bit extra careful today because it is dark, it is wet and it is raining. Our lights have just changed to green, the car should start moving. We're not going to come screaming around this right hand side again because it's wet. The conditions do not make up for the road today. You know, the conditions aren't right to be screaming the motorbike everywhere. So this is the thing, you've got to be able to ride to the conditions of the road and to the conditions of the weather and stuff, you know. So it does look like it's clear down the road. There's a car coming now. There's one car coming. It is cleared again. But we have obviously junctions everywhere. There's junctions on the left hand side. There's all cars parked on the right hand side. Any one of those parked cars on the right hand side could pull out. But as the traffic is flowing, we're just going to stay with the traffic and just keep moving. When the traffic starts to bunch up and it's a crawling pace, then we can think about overtaking and getting past the cars. But at the moment, traffic is going, it's moving, it's fine. We don't have to scream around. Here we go, traffic's all bunched up here now. So we're going to go up to the top of it. Oh wait, there our light's on green, so we'll have to a little bit of power on, and then we'll try and get past this big truck. What's he slowing down for? He got his hazards on, he's trying to turn in. There we go, see we negotiated that really nice. And again, you know, we're just travelling at a nice pace today. There's no screaming around the town. I say we've really got to ride to the conditions of, you know, the road of that day. There's a guy that's ever crossing. I'm gonna let him come over now. Now we stopped, you can see all the leaves on the floor. There's leaves everywhere. They're dangerous, they are. You'll slip on them. You brake on them and you're done for. Here we come to the roundabout. There's a big truck. Is he indicating? He's indicating to go left off his roundabout so we can go over. The road's quite empty now down here. Our lights are on red down the bottom of the road there. There is a couple of cars down there. We could filter through to the front if we want to, if the gap's big enough. What would you do, Guy? What would you do? Would you filter through now and get to the front? Well, there is only one car there, so we might as well stay behind the one car. I'll just stay here. In fact, I'm going to just pull off to the side a little bit, just like this, and then I'm going to stay right here like this. Okay, so we're off again now, guys, and as you can see, we've got a bus here that's taking up half the road. This white car, oh, the bus is indicating now, so we can carry on with the traffic. We'll try and have a look as far as past the bus as we can. Can we see past the bus what is happening? I think our lights might be on red today. Yeah, our lights are on red, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my way around this bus, simply because the bus is massive and I can't see around it. I want to be able to see as best as I can, and that means I've got to get around the bus. I'm going to get around the bus. Snip in just in front of the taxi over here. Lights go and change, lights have changed. We can get going. So we've got a clear road ahead of us now this morning. But we've got to be careful. Do you see that cyclist then? There's a cyclist just trying to pull out between cars. So we've got a clear road, like I said, there's a nice clear road. But we still got to be safe, we've got to be careful. You know, these cars could pull out at any junction, and parked cars could pull out any time. We have people running in between the cars. That's quite a common thing, that is. You don't realise how common that is. So just be wary of your surroundings, you know. Get your head up and look around. We're not on a super sport motorbike. We're not on a track. We don't have to be all tucked in. We have to be up. We have to be a look at what we're doing and what's ahead, what's going on. Okay, so we've got a bit of a challenge coming up here now. So the lights on the hill are red, and there is a whole lot of cars. Our lights just changed to green. So if we time it correctly, let that cyclist get on the road. If we time it nicely, we just slow down a little bit. We should be able to move with the traffic. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Audi. There we go. Our lights. No, we're still on green. We've got the right arrow, time to go right. So come on. Right, there we go. That was a lovely bit of driving. That was a lovely bit of riding. So this road by here now, there's always a lot of traffic on here. If we could pick our spot to overtake these cars, we will overtake, but we'll do it slowly and controlled. So a gap's coming now. I'm going to go, oh, there's a car coming. Let's get over one car first. Just like that. And again now, we're just taking it easy. Yeah, even if you've got to just like do one car at a time. We can get over and we can filter through. It's not a big deal. These cars are crawling. We can crawl. Let's pop our head out. Yeah, there's a car coming. So we can just sneak back in, move back in, like that. There we go. And we're just waiting now with traffic. Traffic starts moving, we can start moving. So although now I'm looking up the road to see if traffic's coming, I have got to keep an eye on the cars in front of me. Because if the cars start braking and I don't see them, then I'm going to hit the back of one of these cars, aren't I? So yeah, I am looking to, you know, can I get over, can I overtake? But I'm also keeping an eye on that van. Because if he brakes and then he's going to brake and I don't see him, I'm going to hit him. Go, the whole line of traffic now coming up. We're going to try and get past as much as traffic as we can, and so you can get up to the lights down here. And again, we've got to be easy, we've got to be a little bit slow today, we've got to drive a little bit more respectful today because of the weather conditions. Right, there's a big van up there, big truck. Our light's going to change now. Make sure there's no one behind us, and we're going to sneak in just behind this van here, just like that. That was nicely done. Let's give these guys a thumb up. I'm going to get around here now. We're watching these yellow marks on the floor as well because they can be quite slippy. Yeah, we've got to be careful of all the yellow marks and all the leaves. Look, there's still leaves everywhere, you know. So we will try and find little spaces to overtake on this road now. A little bit. Let's indicate. I particularly want to get past this big old truck because again that's blocking my view. I find it hard to see around. So that truck I want to get past really. Looks like we're past the truck now. Okay, as long as traffic's moving nicely, we should be able to make it through with a couple of slips. We're going to stay here and cruise. So you will see that my riding style has changed. because the way the weather's changed, you know. You will see I'm a lot more cautious. I do take things a lot more easier now. Like that gap there, that gap's been there now for a good 2-3 seconds. I could have bombed through that gap, could have got through quite easy. And all the way down that gap there, all the way down, I could get through all that. But I'm a little bit more cautious because of the weather conditions. If I do need to slam on my brakes, if I do need to brake hard, there's a very good chance that the bike might come from underneath me. And also the fact that if I do go down that middle there, I will be going down on them white lines, on them white stripes. And that is not an advisable thing to do, you know. We try to avoid the white lines as best as possible. Let's come on over it again. This is our junction here now. We're checking our left shoulder. All these cars are parked up here, look. Cars are parked. We're going to indicate again. We're going to come over. Keep an eye on that left hand shoulder. Make sure there's nothing behind us. And we can get going. I've got a strangest feeling my camera's moving. It is. Let's see. Here we go. So filtering out all the way to the top of the road. Well, we're not filtering, we're just following the road up. This is a left-hand lane and left-hand turn lane. This is this one. This is a designated left-hand turn in this lane, so we can just follow it around. All we've got to be wary of is once we get around the corner and we're coming back over then to the right-hand lane, we've got to be careful of cars coming off the roundabout, that's all. So here we are, we'll get around the corner first, then we'll start to indicate, then we'll start looking and we can come over. And again, we've got cross traffic, we'll indicate so people know what we're trying to do. Now we'll start looking, we're turning our whole body this time, still turning our whole body, the car's coming over as well, and we made it over nicely. So we're going to touch the back brake a little bit, give it some steadiness, and we're going to come down to the front of the traffic here, like that, and we're just going to relax. I've got a Saab here, look, trying to race me in the rain, look. He thinks he's fast. He's going to cut me up, is he? Oh, no, it's a Subaru, isn't it? Subaru in the outback. I start braking now, our lights. Is he coming over this? He is, look. I told you. The cars like to fly up there and they think they can cut you up every time. The lane's empty on the right hand side, so we're going to come over. We're checking again now. The lights change to green. I seen that there from the corner of my eye. I seen the lights going to orange. I knew it was going to change. That's why I stopped accelerating. Okay, so what are we thinking about now, these lights? What's going through our mind? What's happening? What are we thinking about? Put in the comments, what are you thinking about? Let me tell you what I'm thinking about. I'm watching these cars. Are they slowing down for the lights to change? Am I ready to go? I've got my clutch in, I'm in first gear. I'm ready to go. Them cars stopped, these cars have started now. So I'm watching for the cars to see if they slow down. And if I know they're slowing, that means my light's going to change soon. That white car there, he stopped now. So very soon my light should change and I can go. I have got a Merc here beside me with a young lad in. And there's a chance that he's going to want to try and race and get in front of me. So I've got to be a bit wary of that. So the lights are taking their time. What's happening? I think people are doing the crossings because no one's going, so people must be doing the crossings. There we go. Clutch, rev, first gear, we can go. It's getting dark now. It's dark in the morning time now here in the UK. So we'll start wearing our high vises in the morning, well, all the time. And when we go to work, it's going to be dark. When we come home from work, it's going to be dark. So we want to be seen. We want people to see us. We can't rely on the lights of the motorbike all the time. So now it's time to start wearing a high vis. Right, the bus has stopped. There must be a queue of traffic ahead. There is quite a lot. I'm looking through the traffic and I can see that the lights are still on red, so I'm going to start coming round. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go filter right to the last car at the white line and then snick in just behind. So this is the law. No, there's an oil patch on the floor, we've got to be careful of that. We don't want our wheels in the oil patch. So this is the law in the UK. I can filter right up to the last car at the stop line. So yeah, that's the law in the UK. You can filter right through the cars, but you must stop behind the first car at the stop line. Right, here's our lights changing again now. They're on red. We need to slow down, try and time it. We timed it nicely. We can keep going. We're on the crest of that hill again, so we don't know what's over the hill. It looks quite empty. The road's quite empty. We can move on and get going. It's only 30 miles an hour down here, so we've got to be right at 30 miles an hour. So in my videos that you've seen, this is my riding style. This is how I ride. It's not how everyone should ride. I might come across like I'm telling you how you should ride, but that's how I ride. You can ride however you feel is best for you. It's perfectly fine. But this is how I ride my bike. Right, we're watching this roundabout now. We're going to go over the roundabout. We've seen that blue Honda then, the Civic. There's no one on the crossing. We can get going again. So we're almost at our destination. How did you find that video? Let me know. Comment in the box of some of the things that you would have done before. The hazards, you know. With the hazards, what would you have done? Would you overtake him? Would you slow down? Would you be riding faster? You know, would you riding slower maybe? You know, comment in the video. Tell me what you would do. What your reactions would be to certain situations. So I'd like to thank you for coming on a ride with me. And hopefully I will see you in the next one.